Welcome to this course on aspects of Western philosophy, module 14. This present lecture is going to deal with the philosophy of British philosopher John Locke, the founder of empiricism. So before we enter into the topics which we are going to cover in this lecture, let us have a brief look at the life and career of this great modern philosopher. He was born in Somerset in 1632, and though like many of his predecessors, John Locke also had some sort of a kind of traditional education, but he was unhappy with scholasticism and was influenced by Descartes, like many other modern philosophers who follow Descartes. And then later on he moved on to develop, he realized that the kind of rationalism which was advocated by Descartes and many others was not acceptable for him, and he realized that though there are many others who are also equally important or very important, but often John Locke is being credited as the founder of British empiricist philosophy. So he soon started developing the foundations of empiricism, and John Locke is also known as a very influential political philosopher, and some of his works, some of his treatises are still considered as classics in political philosophy and ethics in the Western world. And this present lecture would be focusing the following topics. We will discuss Locke's empiricism very briefly, and we will straight away come to this problem, which is considered as one of the important milestones in the development of empiricist philosophy, the refutation of innate ideas. So though it is very controversial what an innate idea is, we are not going to the details of these aspects in this course. This is only an idea to provide, to give an idea about what does, how John Locke establishes the foundations of empiricist philosophy, and to establish these foundations he has to refute something, the notion of innate ideas, the idea that the mind is already filled with certain ideas at the time of birth. The mind when it comes to, when it appears, when it makes appearance in this world, is already filled with certain ideas. So this is the notion which John Locke tries to refute, and he instead provides his own account of knowledge, how knowledge is possible, and here he brings us concepts like ideas, how ideas, he actually advocates a kind of ideation theory of knowledge, a kind of representationalism, which gives a lot of importance to experience as a fundamental source of knowledge, and the notion of ideas and their origins is extremely important in this context. And again here when he talks about ideas, he divides ideas into two groups, primarily into two groups, the simple ideas and complex ideas. So we will see that,